a dream really for every single footballer, let alone an American. That was kind of my plan. The problem was I had to go and speak to my parents. You know, the way you've been playing, you might be with the national team. The next thing I know, I'm getting a call. Hi, I'm Daryl Dike, and this is Box to Box. I guess I'm just gonna find out what's inside this box. I have no idea, so let's see the surprises. Okay, so first thing, USA. Love that.
What does it mean for you to represent the national team?
I think throughout the country, there's tons and tons of good footballers. So to be able to represent the country, to be selected and do my dream, it's so, you know, it's something that makes me so happy, and it's an honor to be able to do that. I remember when I was with a GM at Orlando, and he was kind of speaking, he was like, you know, there's no chance that you might go, you know, the way you've been playing, you might be with the national team. You know, next thing I know, I'm getting a call. It's Gregg. And I'm like, oh, hey, how you going? You know what I mean? I was like a little bit, I was like, oh, hey. And he was like, oh, hey, Daryl. Like, you know, I just wanted to, you know, ask you about, you know, representing the USA. I was like, oh, absolutely, yeah.
What did it feel like to just score your first goal for the national team? What was that feeling?
Felt like a, you know, big weight off my shoulders, and you work your entire life for moments like that. Mark McKenzie, you know, played me a through ball, and I remember the ball came in, and I was through on goal. I just remember thinking in my mind, I had so much time. It's me and the keeper, and I'm sitting there like, okay, you can't miss. Like, this is your chance. Like, you can't miss, because you almost have so much time, and I just kind of slotted it, ran off. I remember, I think it was Brendan Aronson was the first person over. It's like, let's go, you did it, let's go. Oh, I remember that moment. It was good. It was a good moment for sure.
The growth of football in the United States, how excited are you for the U.S. to be hosting the 2026 World Cup?
I'm super excited. I think with the growth of it, you know, you see obviously Copa America as well, Olympics, everything. You're able to see all these, you know, these sports, you know, firsthand. And even for, you know, the fan bases in America, being able to go and see a World Cup in these competitions is humongous. And I think it's only going to grow the sport.
Becoming so good, and so many players are playing abroad, and you know, the likes of Christian Pulisic, Weston McKennie. How far do you think the U.S. could go at the World Cup?
We have tons and tons of, you know, good talent, tons of good players competing at Champions League level teams. We're only going to continue to grow. 3 years time, and we're going to find more players. And players are going to grow even more. We'd be one of the more feared teams, like a team that people just don't want to play against. I think that'll take us really, really far into the tournament. Nice little USA flag, where I was born.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Where I was born, where I grew up. I mean, it means a lot to me. And then, you know, playing footy as well. So I was able to represent them.
What does it mean for you to be just an American living and playing in the UK as well?
Creates a little space and absolutely deploys a cannon to beat Eloy Room.
Seeing a lot of people branch out into different countries and move out of the MLS is, you know, it's a big thing, and I'm glad I can, you know, be a part of that. It's a dream really for every single footballer, let alone an American. Yeah, I'm just happy I get to live it.
You know, you kind of just setting the trend of being an American playing here. So what does that kind of mean for you?
As I said, it's a dream of mine to go and play and compete at the top level, even for other people. I think it kind of sets the, you know, it sets the tone that American football is just growing. It's growing so much. Me being able to be one of the catalysts for that, and you know, have people look at American soccer and be like, whoa, there's some good players here. And, you know, making the sport grow in the country and internationally is something that's so important. So for me, being able to be one of the first people to kind of, you know, make that jump for the next generation to come it's exciting.
Talk us through how you got recruited to University of Virginia.
I mean, I was looking at schools that were nearby, so like SMU. Harry Boss was, you know, one of the big pieces for the reason I went there. And I went in there in the locker room. Everyone's boys, you could just tell that. And I was like, I want to be a part of this. Must have been like literally a week later, I get a call, you know, from Terry Boss. He was like, listen, this school is for you.
What are your favorite memories of playing college soccer?
The thing that I just, in general, love, it's not even like a specific memory, it's just like how close you are with everybody. Everyone's there for the same reason, everyone's a similar age. Some of my best friends are, you know, from the team that I met from being there. You guys will all go chill in the locker room together, waiting before class, studying together, playing FIFA, watching footy, doing absolutely anything together, because like those were your brothers. In terms of individual moments, it's got to be, you know, when we went to the final. Obviously, unfortunately, we didn't win. That whole experience, the whole run that season was incredible for me. We would have been surely like one of the best teams to ever play college soccer had we won the final. Nice little map of Birmingham.
You had a successful loan spell to Barnsley. You earned a permanent move to England. How did you feel when you became a West Brom player?
Becoming a West Brom player was, you know, it's a dream. From a young age, you wake up every Saturday, Sunday, and you're watching English football. Being able to represent a club like West Brom, a big club like that, and move over to England at such a young age, it was, you know, unimaginable. So for me, I was ecstatic. I was super excited, and yeah, I was just ready to get playing.